What if I told you we can determine when Bitcoin will peak in 2025? I know it sounds crazy, but Bitcoin follows patterns that are actually hard-coded into the blockchain itself. Well, what pattern am I talking about exactly? I'm talking about the pattern that is the 4-year Bitcoin cycle, and we're looking at when Bitcoin peaked in previous cycles and how 3 important events can tell us when the next peak is going to happen in 2025. Now, before I give you the 3 events and tell you the exact date I think Bitcoin's going to top this cycle, let's go over what the 4-year cycle exactly is. Every 4 years, Bitcoin rewards sent to miners for validating and securing transactions are halved. What does this mean? Well, Bitcoin is used for rewarding the miners with freshly minted Bitcoin. This means new Bitcoins are produced or minted to award the miners. And when Bitcoin was first released, 50 Bitcoin were rewarded to miners every 10 minutes. That was then cut in half to 25 to 12. You fast forward to today, every 10 minutes, all the mining equipment all over the globe is only rewarded 3.125 Bitcoin. Now, why is it important we only get 3 Bitcoin every 10 minutes, and what kind of impact does this have on price? Well, one of the reasons it's very, very important, you kind of know how much Bitcoin's going to be producing any given day. About 450 Bitcoin are mined a day. Wall Street yesterday purchased almost 8,000 Bitcoin, while the miners only mined 450 Bitcoin. This ends up creating huge impacts on supply and demand, as does the 4-year cycle. So when you cut the supply of new Bitcoin entering circulation, this has previously demonstrated significant influence over the price of Bitcoin. It's just supply and demand. You cut the supply in half, demand stays the same. In Bitcoin's case, demand keeps increasing. That's going to pump the price of Bitcoin. So that's what we're seeing here. What are the 3 events that I'm talking about? The 3 events are going to be from the bottom to the top, from the halving to the top, and from the elections to the top. And so we have this cycle stats, we have this cycle stats, we don't quite have this cycle just yet.